YouTube, another update. Last I spoke on a video, I was working on this trunk section, and was talking about getting a blaster to the inside, seeing how bad it actually was before I go ordering parts, make sure I don't need to order a full pan. So I ordered an Eastwood blaster, got the 100-pounder. Was planning on blasting here, got a bunch of visqueen I was going to hang up. Started reading forums, and they said even hanging visqueen at blast media gets everywhere. So I was like, well, I don't want to cover my shop and everything in it. So I got on eBay, ordered a little 10x20 pavilion tent for like $100, which I probably could have found somebody that had one, but don't feel like waiting and wanted to go ahead and get it. So I'm going to set that up right outside of the garage here and roll the Mustang right into it. And I'll blast out here with those around the sides. I'm going to rig up 2 box fans with some filters to circulate air through it. And I got a full face respirator that I'm going to wear underneath the blast mask to try to filter out as much as I can. In case anyone doesn't know, if you're blasting with actual sand, you have to worry about, I believe, what's called silicosis. Nasty stuff. So I'd recommend reading up on what you're using to blast with if you are blasting. But anyways, so before I blast, I got to get somebody to help me get these doors off. They're pretty heavy, so I'm going to wait till I have some help so I don't have to rig up something like I did last time with a motor hoist. Went ahead and pulled the chrome around the windows. This little handy tool right here, lifesaver. Between that and one of these for a wedge. People I saw were using a piece of 2x that cut into like a little angle, like a foot stop or a door stop. Works just as good. I just don't have one of those handy. But got down to the rubber. I already went to the back glass and took a box cutter around the outside, cut the upper layer. So also got some little suction cups I got off of eBay. I'll be pulling that window here in a sec. And then the front will come next. Get the glass out, and I still got to get a box for all the miscellaneous parts inside, like the AC or heater vents and little column piece, the glove box, random different things. Need to box up all my spare parts and put them in the attic out of the way. I won't be needing them for a while. But that's where it stands. Oh, the other key. So I made these here rotisseries, and that got put on hold due to these brackets being kind of shitty. So that prompted me fixing those first, which led to the trunk pan repair, which led to the sandblasting. And now I'm in a predicament because I already pulled my rear. So I also ordered a set of swivel casters, 10-inch inner tube tires, and I'm going to take some of this scrap extra metal and rig up a little, I guess, rolling chassis, kind of like the shell dollies that you see online on websites that sell rotisseries. I want to say liftyourcar.com or something like that has one, or they make one. They're like $400. Well, I'm going to make one for all of about $50 probably, because I think a set of casters, well, actually a little more than 50, because I think the set of casters was $50 for 4 of them. They came in a set of 4. If you want to buy them individually, they were $30 a piece. So I was like, screw that. So if anybody needs some swivel casters to do something similar, I've got 2 extra ones I won't be needing. Make you a deal. But the front's taken care of with this little boat or trailer swing. I can roll on it. And once the doors and the glass are out, this thing will weigh practically nothing. So, like I said, I'm going to rig up a little roller for the back, and then I'll lift on the front a little bit and then roll it into that tent and blast away. Get this thing down to bare metal and throw some epoxy on it while I got it in the tent, probably. I'll have to order some epoxy. So if someone would, leave me a comment of what they recommend as the best brand epoxy primer for fresh blasted, and whether or not you should clean the bare metal with anything before spraying it, because I've read some places that they recommend cleaning the bare metal after sandblasting to get some kind of I don't know if it's like a sediment or a film that it leaves over the surface from blasting or something. I guess it depends on the media you use, but I would think I can just kind of spray it down with spray it off with the compressor, and then if anything, hose it off with soap and water, if anything, and then let it dry and then spray it. I mean, that might be a terrible idea, actually, putting water on it, on bare metal. So, I don't know. I've got some, well, I don't have it now. It's actually over at my dad's house. But I've got some Aqua Clean. It was part of a rust treatment kit that I got. I might use that. But, like I said, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Any kind of recommendations. And these little siphon feed blasters are decent for small stuff, but it's, for what I plan on doing, it's useless. Those things jam up a lot. You got to keep shaking them to get the sand or the media down where you need it. So this pressure blaster should work like a champ. Alright, thanks for watching.